Hello? Okay. Bruh. So fucking lame, dude. My funds still aren't freaking settled. Yo, what's up, dude? I'm looking at buying some swings right now, but my funds aren't settled still for some reason. Whatever. Let me, uh, yo, what's up? No water. What's up, dudes? Damn, it's hot. Ow. Hold on. Yo, I can't swing anything because the funds aren't settled, but swing some XSP 507s for the 7th next week. Good play, good play. And that's how she gets my signals. Gioviani. That's my name right there. Um, 2,000 divided by how much for these motherfuckers? 67. Mm 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 mm. God damn, son. This coffee's hot. Mm. Mm. Mm, mm, Dude. Coffee. Yeah, coffee. I need to go get some more coffee today. No, no, no. Why is everything so complicated? Oh, na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Iced espresso. Mm. All right. I'm swinging puts for the seventh. Fuck it. I'm swinging them on my other account though, because my small account still isn't fucking funded for some reason. Fuck it, we ball. Hell yeah. Dun, 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 dun. What do you see on the dashboard to swing that play? Um, Honestly, I'm just overall pretty short. It's not really a dashboard thing. It's just kind of like a me thing. I'm just pretty short, but there we go. There's your telltale sign right there. Um, what is this looking like too? Interesting. Uh, Oops. What the flip, dude? Buying more puts than Rumple? Dude, at this rate, honestly. Yeah. Bro, Zed in the Park sold out in less than 1 minute? What the hell, dude? Um, just injected up your bum, mate. Yikes. Yikes. She wants to get low of day. Me too. Um, as soon as I open your message, Liquidos, the first thing I see is, fuck, let's drop some LSD. What the hell? The hell's going on here? It'll literally wake your ass up. Hell yeah, that's what I need, bro. Um, fuck, dude. If only this account was fucking ready, dude. Mad good, dude. Gotta go to another dimension to understand the flattening of the gamma CV. True. Um, so I was thinking, um, for the current methods that you have, I know we're like almost there, but what if we were to layer our vol onto as like a line graph as well? Because there's a specific occurrence that happens with realized volatility and gamma exposure specifically that that kind of hints, I guess, at like longer term flows, or I guess short term flows, like supporting the market and not supporting the market. Oh, dude, I just fucking poked my eye. Oh, am I holding long? I'm not holding anything right now. I have puts from yesterday, but nah, I'm not holding long. Actually, I'm probably looking short. Short with some time, probably. Short with some time. I'm gonna need to get MATLAB working to layer more. I know Maki's really good at that shit, if you want to ask him, but um, I'm pretty intermediate when it comes to MATLAB. Um, is that chart as good as Bookmap? I support Liquidos's message. You want me to put coffee in my ass? What the hell? Um, yeah, it's not easy to get it to read live Excel file. Might have to do something funky. Yeah, most likely. Um, but I used to do MATLAB back in the day. Fluid flow analysis. Yeah, MATLAB's cool. Um, I think most things are ran on like Python though. I think it's just better for math. Uh, God. I need more coffee. How do I stay awake more? I had like 4 hours of sleep last night. No, no, not coffee. You want me to put LSD in my ass? What the hell? Coffee enema or LSD or both? ¿Por qué no los dos? Microdose shrooms. It gives you instant mood and energy boost. I be seeing that shroom tea on TikTok all the time now. Um, you could just mix it into coffee, to be honest. Kill two birds with one stone just to make sure coffee. Oh, nah, dude. What am I listening to? This thing bangs. Have you guys heard of Mainskin? Mainskin? It blinded myself. Blinded by the lights. I do a mushroom blend in my coffee. It makes me feel like I've got extra slots for decision making. No way, this guy's got extra inventory, bro. Holy moly. See, I got the rare drop, the raid boss drop, 3% chance of dropping coffee mushroom. Um, I might have to try that shit out. Yeah, I heard it like people's like brain function is better. You know, oh my God. I'm on a plus 16. Plus 16 intellect, bro. Let's go. But if I made Traderlink like an RPG, like you get to choose your role, like this guy a scalper, swinger, this guy a day trader, investor, and the tools adjust to like the role you pick, and then the time played using the roles, like you unlock new tools. Whoa. And then you get the rare drop tool, the like algorithm with a certain amount of time played. Wait a second, hold on. Hold on. You want to get the futures algo, bro? You gotta put in the time. You gotta put in the time, bro. Put in like a million hours. Drops algo. I got the rare algo drop. No way, 3%. 3% drop chance. You have to come out green on a Fed day. That's the raid boss. Come out green during the chop, bro. The chop raid boss. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Put a new twist on trading, make it fun, gamify it. That'd be so sick, actually. Yo, someone clip that actually. Someone clip that and send it to me because I'm totally gonna forget about this like as soon as the live stream stops. Someone clip that shit. You have to be in before the announcement too, not entering after. Yeah. Dude, yeah, we'll set up like uh like trading views like paper trading like competition thing, and then it's like time in the game or whatever, and you have to end up green, and you got to make it like what if we did it like like a futures funded thing, but like obviously not paying for that shit because I think that shit's dumb, just like free resets and shit, but the rules stay the same, you know? I think the rules are like pretty decent if you want to be a good trader. Um, but like obviously, just for fun. And then like the amount of time played, the amount of positive P&L days you have, everything like gets calculated. You get new rare drops based on how good you play. Make a leaderboard for it. Top 100 traders. Wait a second. Hold on, dude. I think we're cooking something. Top 100. Yo, dude. I'm on Traderlink's top 100. Get badges and shit. Partner with Twitter. Get badges on Twitter. I'm top 100. Top 100 trader. Might be onto something with that, honestly. Then again, I'm pretty sure there's a large portion of traders that don't actually play video games, and they'd probably be looking at this shit like, what the fuck? What am I even doing? Maybe you can just opt out. You just want the tools. Yeah, yeah. We'll do like like what if like we did like a competitive mode, right? And then just like the fun mode where it's just like, the base like how it is now, like traditional. Like just how it is now, and then you enter competitive mode. There's like leaderboard brackets. You get set up with a paper trading account. You have to like get it, positive P&L. There's rules around it. Obviously, it won't cost money. I think that shit's dumb. That'd be so sick though. Degen full ported, zero or hero. This guy's gonna hit top 100 with by degenning. I'll put it on LinkedIn profile. Casual or competitive matches, dude. Let's go! Oh my god, guys, we're cooking. Ow. That'd be so dope, actually. Log everyone's time played, make like a little profile. You can change your avatars and shit. You put like a description. Oh, dude, if it gets big enough, we can make like programming like a sandbox so everyone has their own scripts and shit they can make, sort of like how TradingView does it, but I think we would have to make our own language, so it wouldn't be like Python or JavaScript. It would have to be like something completely different that like would be able to be translated into the data we house. But like, like people have their own profiles and shit. You could oh, dude, that'd be so sick. I'm not drinking casual tonight. I'm playing ranked. Yeah. There's like a LP system. You get points per win. Every trade is like a couple LP. You hit your biggest day is always going to be like, the most significant LP. Ladder points, bro. Hell yeah. Pinning that. Hold on. The pin broke. What the hell? Oh, I have too many pins. Hold on. I gotta get rid of one. Who's calling me at this hour? Um, get rid of this one. Pin message. What's the character you can play as in like Elden Ring? That's like the base model. Hold on. Uh, no, it's classes, right? Wretch. Yeah, that one. Oh hell yeah. Right here, guys. I'm running Wretch this round. You're going Wretch on the like base model. No primary stats, no secondary stats, just fucking zeros all around. Running the hardcore mode. Guys, I'm going with 1 point stop losses. Uh, that might actually push a lot of people to get better at trading. Yeah, I feel like a competitive scene in anything always makes people better, right? At like anything they do. There's got to be like some competitive aspect. Like if I always think about it like this, right? If I've been playing League of Legends, right, since like I was in high school. I stopped, I haven't played in like a couple years, but I've logged in countless hours in that fucking video game. Countless. Like imagine all those hours spent in trading instead, right? And I only spent those hours playing League because the game's fun because it's competitive, right? So, I mean, why not do the same for like trading? That should be cool. Um, Shorting 25 or 30, a good trade, target 5100. In terms of exact entry, I'm almost never in an exact entry, but um, yeah, that sounds about right. That's something I would do. Um, Honestly, I would just be adding all the way up until we eventually sell off into 5100. Mm 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 mm. Mm. Me buy, me sell, me hit button. Mm. RPG trading. Where's the RPG? Bro, you choose classes right before you get in. You choose the scalping class, the swing trading class, the day trading class. Though that's where the RPG is. The RPG lies in the fucking role playing game. The role. What role are you picking? Join late. GOU thinking we end up close to 5100? Yeah, ideally I would like to see a close around there. That would be nice. Full port degen class. Yeah, no stops, no stop losses. You only have like a small portfolio. You're given only like fucking like 5K. You gotta make the most of this. What do you plan on doing? Everyone just apes into GME. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm just saying, dude, if I sunk all of those hours into trading instead of League, holy shit, bro. The amount of craziness y'all would be seeing. Yeah, $500, no stops, guys. That's the DGen class. DGen scalping class. You're given like a different set of rules per class. Like you can only do this for this class, you can only do this for that class. Patch notes just came out. Oh man, alright, we buffed the we buffed the scalping class, guys. No, if anything, you would just be seeing mad nerfs to the scalping class because of me. Fuck that class. Whoever has the highest P&L by the end of the week gets like a prize. Gets sent like a jacket or something. Top 100. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Then there's like some buffs to the classes, right? Like extra percent P&L. Actually, I don't know. That would be kind of weird, right? Like that wouldn't be real, you know? IV increase buff. No, scalping class. All the contracts are jacked in IV for them specifically. IV increase debuff. These guys are buying contracts at like $900 at the money. Yeah, then I'll put like a hidden badges, bro. Must be high while trading this. Like just the weed badge. Bing. All golden and shit. Then we add EXP, bro. And then there's like you have to trade to hit like prestige and shit. Oh, hell yeah. Winner gets a stream deck or Steam deck, whatever the fuck it's called. I gotta add like we would have to add like certain game mechanics into the system though, right? Because like I think that's why people play games, right? Because games can be mechanically complicated, but there's nothing really mechanically complicated about trading aside from like I don't know, like how can you like I feel like people play video games competitively because they can get an edge, right, on playing against other people, right? That's why like certain characters that you might play in League are busted, right? And people just fucking grind elo with them. But like, what would you do in the case for like trading? You know, like what game mechanics could I put in intentionally? Hmm, bro, that would be so lit. I feel like that would be a thing eventually if we, but we would have to like gain popularity first, I think, because since that wasn't like the original uh idea of Traderlink, that would be like a whole rework of everything. It would be kind of hard. So it would probably be something that's like will come later as we gain success, right? I think that's fucking most companies do that. We're like, oh shit, super successful. What else can we put our resources into to make the platform cooler? Make a video game. Um, Quest, master and explain how each module works on the dashboard. Quest, come out with a strategy using the dashboard with 90% win rate. Hey, dude, those are some good ass fucking quest line. Oh my god, you're right. Quest log, bro. What's on your quest log for this week? Guys, we about to gamify this whole system, baby. Gamify this whole shit. Um, yeah, that should be cool. Bro, I can't believe my funds still haven't settled. It means they're gonna settle on Monday. Fucking gay. Lame. And then we do a like specific contest. Who can blow your port fast enough? Oh, bro, don't even tell me. I'll full port SPX easiest way. Daily, weekly, monthly challenges and rewards. Hell yeah. What else will we be able to do? Um That's what IBKR did to me. Couldn't trade for a week. Yeah, dude, this shit's lame. I didn't even see the other wiring option. I don't know if it's just because like it's a new account and they didn't offer the new wiring option or what, but whatever. Whatever, man. Maybe it's a good thing, right? This week is heavily like news based or like there's a lot of fucking volatility in the fucking in the works. Maybe it's cool not to trade all these swings. Nice. Um the shit looks very fucking toppy though soon. Market about to top me off right now. This is the first positive gamma day. Yeah, I know, huh? It's the first in a while. There was earnings this morning, right? I'd assume from that big ass pump. Do I have water still? I think so. I gotta hit the gym today, bro. I'm dog sitting for the homie today. I gotta get my mind right. Gotta get ready. Ooh. Ugh. Ugh. NFP. No feet pics. Come on, bro. Shit. Anyone going to Zed in the park? Anyone? Anyone at all? Anyone have tickets I can buy? Because I couldn't get no tickets today. I'll buy 5 if anyone's got 5 tickets. Mm, 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 mm. Got EDC tickets in VIP if you want. Oh, oh. I might hit you up about that, actually. Are you in the Discord? Me and Sheen are trying to go to, or kind of want to go to EDC. Might have to fucking. There's probably mad sellers scalping them, yeah. Can you go over the yellow average IV on the gamma exposure chart? Yeah. So what exactly do you want to know about it though? I mean, I've kind of gone over skew in the past, and that's kind of the main reason why I use it. Right now it's a little bit more skewed to the upside. So, in my opinion, that the market's pricing in calls a little bit heavier because we're probably on the move up. Um, and we're probably going to be continuing on the move up. But um, once we start reaching the low of the curve, yeah, no worries. So like once we start reaching the low of the curve, the low amount of implied volatility starts having effects on the market. And typically how I use it is like a resistance, I guess, right? So we see that the low of the skew is like kind of about here, 5150 area, maybe a little bit lower. And as we start moving up, that curve is going to change, but you kind of follow where the low IV is, right? Um, and that's kind of generally how I like to use it. But um, just kind of gauging what the market wants, I guess, is like the easiest way I can say how I use it and why I use it. Um, what I really want to get is a realized implied vol or a realized volatility adjustment because there's a certain like strength, I guess, that realized volatility has, or a certain or there's a very strong correlation, I guess, is the better put, with realized volatility and gamma exposure, specifically gamma exposure, not any other type of exposure or an aggregate amount of exposure. So I'm trying to get like a pretty good calculation on how to like plot that, and then probably the visualization part is going to be the hardest part, right? Like how do I plot it exactly? It wouldn't be the same as this average IV line. And all as well as the realized volatility line wouldn't be moving around like this, right? Because historical volatility's in the past, so it would just be like it would be like yesterday's volatility basically. Um, is there a reason it's only on gamma and not on your delta chart? No reason in particular. Personally, I just uh oh, you mean the IV line? Yeah, right. I feel like the correlation is stronger with gamma exposure in particular. And also too partially when we had first like before Traderlink was even a thing, right? And we were just offering gamma, Vana, and charm charts. We had only plotted the IV on the gamma chart because that was the first chart we've ever had, right? And it just never moved from it. We just kind of kept it. So there's not any particular reason aside from we just never moved it to all the other charts. Eventually, I want to move it off of the gamma exposure chart and then make it its own module. So you would have like an implied volatility module here, and then you'd be able to select different things. But we realized very fast that you guys really only care about tell me when to buy, tell me when to sell, right? No one really wants to do the work themselves. So we're kind of pivoting towards that instead. So we might hold off on creating new modules if they're not, being useful for anyone, right? They might be useful and cool to look at, right? But how many times are you going to like the learning curve for the mass majority is going to be a lot harder, right? In terms of getting in, getting used to how all this shit works rather than building something that's like buy here, sell here. So I think that's what we're moving towards. And just making like a one all-in-one tool that kind of calculates all of this information. Not true, but it would absolutely confirm bias. So I think that it's again a mass majority of people would rather have something that tells them what to do than understand what it does. There are a small niche amount of people, and those are probably my favorite kinds of people, that actually want to understand what the fuck's going on in the market and have want to strive for more knowledge and learn more shit, and those people are the current people in the Discord right now. Um, and so those are the people that we're trying to cater towards currently, but we have to cater to everyone eventually. So right now we're kind of focusing on uh building out, I guess, a module that can read everything for people because people that don't understand, people that are still trading off of this line and this line go like this, so the market's probably going to go up, you know? Or like, oh, we ran up and now we're making a triangle, so the triangle means we go up again. Like, those types of people. So, but why? Why does the triangle make the market go up? You know? Why? And then there's the haters, right? Then there's the people that are like, you don't need to know this, that, or anything else that's super complicated. I see it all the time on Twitter. I blocked everyone that does that shit. Because really they're trying to sell a subservice. Um, that they don't understand exactly why the market's moving in a certain direction and they refuse to learn or whatnot, and they're like, I gotta fucking sell my service, bro, and these motherfuckers are bringing the light to the people. I don't fucking turn that shit off. um but yeah, so kind of fucking balancing, I guess. The IV on the gamma chart is the IV for the strike that from the options Greeks. If so, is it from the puts chain or the call chain? So it's an average of the both. So it's the average IV of both puts and calls for that specific strike price. So you have two different strikes for every price point, right? So like 5150 would have puts and calls for each side. So you're just averaging the IV of both of those, and that's what you're seeing on your average IV line. Right? Because it's not just the IV line, right? It's the average IV. Um, most people just want buy sell signals or something as simple as that, like A, B, and C are true, then buy. Yeah, exactly. So that's kind of what we're trying to build for them. Then again, we don't want to put some garbage out, right? That's like, oh, buy here, sell here, right? A lot of people are like, the Apex AI magnet never works, right? But at the end of the day, it's a magnet. It's not a like it's not like this is where the market's gonna go. This is just where the market's gravitating around. Now you have to figure out how to trade around it, right? If you know that that's the magnet. So, I think people misinterpret a lot of the times how to actually utilize the Apex AI to leverage their trading. I fucking get so many emails about that shit. Apex AI never hits. It's a fucking magnet, dude. It's literally just where the market's gravitating towards. Like if I were to draw, like this is the fucking magnet, right? The market's just going like this. Because it's not like because the magnet's not hitting up here or not hitting down here does not mean it's not working. It just means this is the fucking like sun. The sun's gravity right here, and then these are the orbits around the sun. So I don't think anyone fucking understands that though. So uh but again, I think that's a lack of like that's like a lack of understanding what terminology means, right? Um 'cause it literally says magnet in the in the words, right? Um, but I don't know. Fucking maybe I should just rename it to Gravity. I have no clue. Um, my triangles bring all the boys to the yards. Nah, hell nah. Hell nah. My favorite Twitter words ride and fuse. Yeah, I see that a lot. Triangles good. Me buy sell triangles. Me buy sell triangles. Hell yeah. Um, since it's average of the puts and calls IV, is this curve exactly the same for all charts, i.e. different gamma exposures? Yeah, it's the same. It's the same across all charts. Just because it's the average of both. Um, weird, it just hit the magnet. Bro, that's so weird. And then it's gonna move away from the magnet because that's how magnets work. There's a push and pull effect. No fucking way, dude. No fucking way. No way, Jose. Hmm. Yeah, Magnus Mr. White. I don't even have Apex AI on this shit. Hold on, let me see. Oh, hell no. Price Magnet 5120. No way, dude. Did we hit 5120 and bounce up? Magnet doesn't work, man. Magnet doesn't work. Magnet doesn't work. I want all the smoke like a vape pen. How do you read the delta chart? So large amounts of delta, or key delta strikes typically are going to be also used in confluence, right, with high exposure or gamma exposure points, right? So if I'm seeing that there's a lot of positive delta exposure below spot price, and then there's a significant amount of gamma exposure below spot price that's a little bit further away from the current spot, uh, how I see that is we're most likely to start dropping in price, right? And in simplest terms, but um, in reality, right, a positive amount of exposure, uh, as we move up and down, that or the delta of those options is going to change, and then there's going to be a reaction, right? That's why we have the 50.22 billion per 1% move. Now, I'm still debating whether or not I want to do a 1% move or a one per $1 move. I feel like $1 move might be a little bit more helpful, right? So like if the stock moves down $1, this is the amount of delta they have to hedge. Now instead I have a 1%, which is a little bit wider of a move that you might have to see on the underlying, especially for something like SPX. So if we've moved 1% since the opening of the price, right? And this delta was above spot price, there has to be a rehedging effect eventually, right? And in this case, it would be a sell in my opinion. Now again, that's just theoretical at the end of the day, but it seems to be proving true right now. So that's kind of how I use delta exposure. I just use it in conjunction with everything else. Um, 'Cause um, sorry, hold on. Oh man. Thank you for the skew refresher. No problem, bro. I'm about to skew. About to skew, brother. Um, 33% of all S&P 500 stock trades are now executed in the first or in the final 10 minutes of the session, according to data. I fucking knew some shit was like was happening, bro. I fucking knew some shit was going the fuck on. I knew it, bro. Fucking EOD, bro, is always the play. EOD is always the play. I don't give a fuck. Uh, uh, nice, nice, nice. Number Cardi. Man, low key, the wide ass swings over the last couple of days have been fucking up these levels lives up, bro. Like so the levels are incredibly wide on a 25 point range day like today, right? So like what the range is what 5140 to 5100. Okay, I guess 40 point range. But prior to the last previous 2 days, right, with a 100 point range basically, um, no fucking more probably. What we're at 5036 to 5166. Yeah, probably fucking more. Basically the levels are like you can only use the upper level because of the massive since the other levels are like fucking too wide basically. The levels are too wide apart for today's range. So I can only use the fucking upper end level. Fucking lame. Can you talk about how you read Vega? Yeah, so pretty much what I'm doing with Vega is like on a day like today, right? As we start moving up in price, the Vega exposure for that for the actually I should probably switch this to SPX on. Um, all right. So, as we start moving up, the Vega exposure of everything that's down here should start decreasing in value, and what that tells me is, it's going to start prepping for a move down because typically the Vega exposure doesn't like just end up disappearing, right? Like positions don't close out, at least large positions don't close out, um, like that fast, intraday, unless there's a wide move made, like something like this morning or something like yesterday, right? So on a typical day, if you're looking at this Vega exposure, and it starts decreasing as we're moving up, that's just because the implied volatility is changing how that exposure is looking. So eventually, price is eventually going to start coming down, and then that Vega exposure will start increasing again. So again, it's just like so you're noticing basically simple terms, right? Is a lot of Vega exposure down here, a lot of Delta exposure down here, big Gamma exposure bar right here, right? 5100. It like I don't think it takes much to understand that we're probably gonna go down. So that's kind of what um like simplest terms I can tell you without getting mad and nerdy on you. Um, sorry, my fucking everyone tells me that I gotta stop talking, like I gotta stop ranting because 90% of the people that hear me rant don't understand 75% of the things I say. So like I guess they tell me I gotta be more relatable, you know? So simplest terms right there, basically. Um, but what is going on here, buddy? What goddamn stuff. Also, Vega exposure during OPEX is kind of important. Um, Actually, speed exposure is kind of important too. keep going, homie. Do it for the real ones. Oi, mate, you making sense? Yeah, I fucking never making sense, bro. Every time I talk, right, I get a text message. Yo, can you be more relatable? Ah, hell nah, bro. Hell nah. I look like the guy from the Rugrats that keeps just babbling, just big bars equals direction. Now you're explaining it well. Basically, right? That's all you really need to know, right? Now the dynamics portion is like I can explain it. Is it useful for everyone? Sort of. Um, at least in my opinion, yes. Oh shit, hold on. I didn't check the DDII for today. Uh, what the fuck? Excuse me. Whoa. Wait, where did we bounce from? Hold on. No way. Hold up. Hold up. So this shit is working mad solid, right? So we got the 5100 sold puts here, and we fucking bounced exactly at 5100. I have to report my findings. I say it is. Yeah, this is the new DDOI. We're probably gonna roll it out after this week. Mitchell just wanted me to make sure that it was like solid for you guys. Um, kind of cool though, no? Kind of cool. So this will probably get rolled out maybe like Monday-ish. Actually, no, fuck that. I'm not saying anything. Okay, I'm not saying a gosh darn word of when it's coming out because then you guys are gonna expect it. I don't know when this shit's coming out. Oh, and then this shit. Yeah, this needs to get fixed more. I don't know what the fuck that is going on here. Multiple big green bars on DGEX 5125, 5115 wouldn't act as support before reaching 5100. Um, hold on, I have to take a look. Um, oh, you talking about these? Um, I don't think so. None in particular. I don't think it will. Ow. Um, mainly because what I'm looking at, right, is speed is like kind of like an X-ray, right? Um, for me at least. So how I look at speed is basically it's the acceleration of gamma itself. Meaning the 5100 strike is going to be accelerating a lot faster than any of the other strikes nearby, because it has the most outstanding speed exposure. So, because speed is basically by definition the acceleration of gex as underlying increases and decreases, you kind of know which bars are going to appreciate faster. It's like an X-ray, right? Like like if you can't really see what the fuck's going on here, moving over to speed, now you know what exposure point is going to increase the fastest based on a move down to a move down, right? Based on a move down, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Ow, fuck. Bro, I didn't know today was gonna be this boring. Should have just stayed in bed, man. I low-key thought I was going to I thought I was gonna be able to trade the. Tell her I've been looking for GIF of new DDII update. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's the guy from the Rugrats, bro. Literally, that's what I sound like. That's crazy. The only play I'm looking for is like a swing. I'm looking for to swing puts on the seventh. Swing puts on the seventh for like a in the money play, right? I think I was looking at the 507 XSP puts. Probably gonna take some of those. Ow. You prefer using split now more than net? I use them both. I don't really prefer either. Um, I flip between the two of them, right? I think the main concept is you kind of got to know how to utilize all the tools in general. Um, and you got to know what they mean, right? So split is just the amount of outstanding gamma exposure. Net subtracts the calls from the puts or the puts from the calls. Um, and then you'll get the outstanding amount of net. So but it's good to know how much outstanding gamma exposure there is in the market because that's typically what we would call the absolute gamma exposure key or key level, right? And on the split chart, you can't really see that. I mean, you can sometimes because uh there's not a ton of negative exposure today. It's just overly positive. But um you know, I've just been using split just because fucking it's there. It's not any particular reason. I could flip it to net, and then people are gonna say you've been using net lately. Like, no, I just flipped to it basically. Um, we could see at 5100 EOD. Yeah, it's kind of my target. It's what I would like to see. If we see 5100, I'll definitely be adding puts for a swing for next week. Um, if we close around there. Whew. Damn. Uh, what are you saying? You want to see Vega underspot shrinking to get a reversal? Yeah, kind of. I would say that's kind of the sense, because um, you gotta think of it as if Vega starts shrinking underneath spot, that means we're going to be reaching a low implied volatility part of the smile, which typically acts as resistance, which is going to eventually reverse us down, and then that exposure is going to increase, and then probably the exposure of everything else as well. Um, so that's kind of where the fucking idea is coming from. I'm looking for turn up the lights. Turn up the lights. Oh, yeah. That's wild thornberries to you, brother. Yeah. They call me wild thornberries on the street. They call me wild in the streets and wild in the sheets, baby. Ha 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 ha. You like that? All of the lights. Mm-mm-mm. I think another part too of like having all this complex data on your screen is people like get afraid of like, oh shit, this shit's probably gonna be too complicated for me to understand, so why even try? Um, and that's why it like turns away a lot of new users. because there's a steep learning curve, and no one wants to be paying for something that they want that they're eventually going to, have to put in, 6 months into or fucking a year. So we're trying to fucking steepen that curve to 1 month. Takes you 1 month to read, sell, and or 1 month to read, sell, and buy. If you if you can fucking learn how to read, 6 letters, you'll be good. You'll be Gucci, bro. Or 7 letters, sorry. I'm fucking illiterate, so um. So are you worried about the Vega underspot not shrinking to look for puts end of day? No, I'm not really worried. Vega's not a huge important factor to me. I just kind of explained it to you because you wanted it. But I honestly I could probably do without it on my chart. Um, Computer looks like ground control at NASA. Yeah, bro, have you seen my computer? Hold up, hold up. Hold on. Oh, check this shit out. This bad boy. That bad boy. I hate not understanding why things work. Hey man, me too. That's why I'm here. There's a lot of you like that too. Um, I would go as far as to say Willie was the first. The amount of he would send me pages of DMs and it would take me 3 to 5 days to answer back. If you're in here, Willie, I miss those times. I fucking miss fucking reading 7 pages of text. Much love. This is the best effing tool already. We appreciate y'all. I appreciate you guys. How about that? How about that? I'm not good at taking compliments, by the way, guys. So, um, I appreciate it though. Just know I appreciate it a lot. Mine looks like an underground rave, just darkness with one light that's turned off. Basically, ideal reversal situation would be large DAG and delta bars not shrinking under spot with large Vega bars shrinking under spot. Yeah, basically. And then I look for a reversion all the way down. All the way down. Yeah. Hey man, you guys were learners too. You and Fatty, fucking. I think it was you, Fatty, Willie, Prim. Who the fuck else? Endel, Endel. Who the fuck else? No one else really asked me a whole lot of questions aside from you guys, but I like that. I miss those times. Now you guys know what the fuck you're doing, and it's kind of fucking lame, I guess. Kind of fucking lame. No water, bro. I'm empty. I'm on empty. Oh shit, it dropped water everywhere. What the hell? My Jesus. The fuck? I just turned air into water? I appreciate your appreciate of this appreciation of your appreciation. Now you ask me questions. True. I think my memory's fried though too. That's a big part of it. Memory's fried. I can only think of the last 5 minutes. Fucking I don't even remember how to spell my name sometimes. I'm gonna put the fucking meme of like the fucking what's it called? The Ninja Turtles and Master Splinter when he's like old and the Ninja Turtles are young and then the Ninja Turtles are older and Master Splinter's still fucking like all ancient and shit. Can you draw out the skew reversion you just mentioned to get a visual? Um uh Bruh, I can't remember 2008 to 2018. Bruh, I can't remember 1998 to 2024, 5/3/10/20 a.m. PST. Literally, my memory only goes back 5 minutes. That's it. What were we even talking about today? Sorry. Yes. Oh, love the shirt. Yeah, you like that? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Favorite artist. Um, so can you draw out the skew reversion you just talked about to get a visual? Yeah, I mean, there's not really like it's kind of like this, right? So price moves up, low, the low right here. As we start moving up, this pressure is going to increase this way. I'm not saying this is the point you should be shorting, but I'm just saying as we move up, the pressure is going to start, you're going to start seeing pressure in the market, right? You're going to start seeing uh, price movements being sharper to the downside than they are to the upside as we start moving up here towards this point. I'm not saying this is a reversal point. I'm just saying this is a like a fucking like a pressure. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I just got to be specific because some people take it out of context. But ideally, what I want to be looking at is this, this, this. See how that fucking shift right there? What happened in the market during that shift? A little small move up, decrease in the lower exposures than they were on the upper exposures. Move down, lower exposures start moving up again. Get me? Um, Speed exposure. This looks like to be the exposure point that's going to increase if we were to get a move down. Um, and then we also got the new DDII, which is sold puts around 5100, wherever that is, right here, I think, or something, somewhere around here. But ideally, we're probably going to close around where those sold puts are, because they don't want to get squeezed out. I'm pretty sure. And the mean of the mean of the curve will move towards 5100 too. Not necessarily. It could. It also couldn't. It's kind of hard to predict volatility, but this could stay like this the entire day, right? The low point could always be to the upside. That doesn't necessarily mean that like just because we're moving down doesn't mean it'll shift to the downside or anything, if that's what you mean. But yeah, that's kind of ideally what I would fucking go for. Now, this is a lot of extra legwork, I will say, to get into a position. So that being it as it may, you might be better off utilizing Sheen's type of strategy with this. It's a lot less legwork, a lot less stuff to think about. They'll start selling more puts to defend their sold puts. Yes. DDII range with market flow might be something. DDII range for the high and the low. I wonder if DDII for other tickers works. Um, it should. It's just that the concepts stand more true. Um, on your screen? What do you mean? My back hurts. Um. Oh, is the curve in the bottom different from the curve? Oh, no, no, no. The curves are the same. These are just fucking like I'm just super zoomed in so the curve looks different. Actually, what the fuck? Oh, are these different? They might be different time frame. Oh no, different refresh rates. Um, so they're not all refreshed on the same time. Let me see. Yeah, this one's like a couple seconds behind. This one's a couple seconds forward. Yeah, so I could probably do without them. They're all the same though. It's just the fucking timing is off. Um, but you can refresh to fix that. Um, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say some shit right now. Oh, I got a question the other day through email about why don't you guys offer DDoI for other tickers, like name tickers, right? Well, that's because um, on SPX, right, specifically, you can attribute every sold strike to dealers, right? But you can't do the same on something like Amazon. I could sell Amazon contracts. Well, I mean, I could sell SPX too, but I can sell, you know what I mean? Like an average person can sell an Amazon contract. An average person can sell a fucking SoFi contract. You know what I mean? Like, uh, like the average person can sell name ticker contracts, but the average person cannot sell SPX to this extent, right? You can sell maybe one, two, if you have a lot of money, 10, 20 contracts, but this is fucking 8,900 contracts. You know what I mean? Like it's more likely that this is going to be dealer sold than it would be a name ticker. So you can that's why this fucking thing was made in the first place. So that's why we don't offer it for name tickers. Now we can, but the standing will not be the same, right? Like you cannot say that this amount of sold options is going to be dealer sold specifically. You can say it's sold definitely, it's definitely sold, right? But by who is kind of important. Now by a fucking random guy with his $100,000 portfolio that he just made off of GME, selling a bunch of Amazon contracts. I don't know if I want to follow that guy. I'm gonna be 100% with you. So, you know what I mean? I'd rather follow someone that this is their job. Um, so that's kind of why we only offer it for SPX. Um, now, how can you utilize this information though? On other name tickers, aside from just looking up Amazon, right? Or fucking looking up something else. Well, since the S&P 500 tracks the top 500 stocks in the market, stop attacking me. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. GME players. Um, but since the S&P 500 tracks the top 500 companies, right? And fucking Amazon is probably one of them. It is one of them. Apple's one of them. Fucking you can kind of take puts based on the analysis you make off of SPX or ES or fucking, yeah, I mean, like the S&P 500 tracks a lot of these tickers. Sure, some of them might actually be running when the S&P is running down. More majority of them are going to be coming down with the S&P, right? Because they all track together. So, um, that's kind of how you can base an analysis off of it. And I'm not just saying to take shorts based on SPX, take shorts on Amazon based on SPX fucking looking like it's going to come down, right? But um, for example, 16% of the S&P 500 is Apple. So if Apple comes down, fucking ES or SPX is definitely coming down. You can take shorts on Apple same exact way. But um, you know, that's not to say that this is the only analysis you're going to be doing. You could do fucking analysis on Apple as well as SPX, right? Um, the fucking market is one organism, guys. It's one fucking organism. So, uh, you know, it's kind of like a perspective based thing, right? You can take shorts on other companies. Like sometimes I won't even do analysis on like when I used to trade name tickers, right? I wouldn't even do analysis on those types of companies I was trading. I would just take shorts because the S&P 500 looked like it was coming down and it was an easy one, easy play, bro. Especially if the S&P 500 looks like it's going to be coming down a lot, then you can really bet on majority, 90% of the stocks that are bundled in that S&P 500 are going to be coming down with it. So, um, people would like when we used to like send signals, people would be like, "What the fuck? Why are you playing this with no like no boundaries?" But anyways, just a little fucking uh rant for you about how why DDOI we don't support for other tickers. Now eventually I think we want to, but we probably are going to have like a in the fine print that the SPX is kind of ideally what you would want to be looking at, right? You wouldn't want to be looking at name tickers. Now, is it helpful to see really, really large sold strikes on, other tickers? Yeah, definitely. Right? Even if it's just a bunch of fucking apes, right, going in on one strike together and selling a bunch, um, it still has an effect on the market. So, we're going to probably eventually add them with some fine print as to like, hey, we added it, but you might want to still look at SPX majority of the time. Um, so does the Vana flip moving down also make downward pressure because it would be resistance? Not necessarily. Vana flip is just it's just a point where if someone is like if a position has a lot of Vana exposure below like if there's a lot of Vana exposure below that flip point, right? Typically they're going to start defending that position on the at from flipping negative Vana, or they're going to start defending that point, right? That's why it'll act as a resistance from flipping to negative Vana, and vice versa for the upside. So that's kind of why it's used like that. But um, it not necessarily means there's going to be downward pressure if this flip is moving downward as well. Um, but it's not apes, it's the Mayo Man. It's the Kool-Aid Man, baby. Um, I'm gonna start ending stream in a couple minutes here because I got some shiz to do today. But I hope you learned something about the market. Um, but yeah, man. Shit. That was a nice little rant, bro. I got a little energy burst off of that one. By the way, this is the old DDII, so I'm gonna be looking at the new one. Thanks for the stream, Giovanni. By the way, my name is Gianni, for your information. Thanks, Captain. Yes, sir. Thanks, bro. Chacho. No, thank you. You gonna play Project Zomboid with me? I'll buy it after this, and we can play for sure. I'm down. Um, I have a couple of friends that want to play too, probably. But after this, I have to go get some of the devil's lettuce, and then I have a date tonight, so I gotta prepare. You know what I mean? Um, but I'm probably down to play like Saturday and Sunday. Oh, no, wait. I'm dog sitting for my friend this weekend, so uh probably Monday. Actually Sunday night I could probably play, and then fucking like next week. I'll have to get the official one. Hell yeah. Mooncho official. My bad, Gianna. Empty it out before the date, bro. Shut the fuck up. Okay, word, go worship Satan and wash your balls. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Let's go, baby. Alright, thanks, guys, for tuning in. Was a pleasure. Fucking love you guys. Thanks for supporting us. I'll see you guys Monday. Everyone have a great weekend. Don't lose your port on this fucking market right now. If you're gonna take a trade, take a swing at the end of the day, or take an end of the day small play. Small play if you're feeling that itch. Um, if we're still not at 5100 by the end of the day. Feel me? Do you watch Zoma? I do, but only during Speed Week. I watch it the same way I watch Speed. So like, large exposure strike right here. If Zoma's showing the same thing, I'm like, all right, we're fucking running that bitch down. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how I look at it. But um, yeah. Uh, any other questions? At me in the Discord. I'm still gonna be on today. I just gotta end stream. So.